Hey fam, what's up? Welcome back to my channel and welcome back to another Colourpop live swatching video. I hope you guys are as excited for this as I am. It's been a minute since we last did a live swatching video, so I'm just like super pumped to get into this. I do just want to say I do not have everything new that they have come out with recently. They always have something new coming out and they don't always send it my way, so sometimes if you don't see me do a live swatching video, it's just because I have not received the product, so I have to personally order it myself, which is no big deal. I totally don't mind. But what that means is I'm not ordering it until you guys are ordering it as well, so I also have to wait for my shipment to come in. So they did not send me the Valentine's Day collection, and there were a few other things that I do not have. So I've ordered them. They are coming. I will do that video probably this coming week because their shipping really isn't too long most of the time. Let's go over what I have. Today we're going to be live swatching the Give It To Me Straight eyeshadow palette. It looks like this. It's very warm mauve tones, as some say. It's just a cute little shadow palette, so we're going to be trying out that. We're also going to be trying the Innuendo, and it is just a beautiful highlighter palette. I cannot wait to try this out. So there's going to be a lot of highlighter swatches in this video. I'm not even sure how we're going to do that just yet, but just stay tuned. We'll figure it out. I also have a ton of new liquid lipsticks, or I guess 5 to be exact. These are a bunch of nudes, very, very gorgeous, so I'm excited to try these. They're all ultra matte, so we're gonna pop those on. And then you'll notice behind me right here, there are a ton of new luster dusts. So again, highlighting products, they're the loose highlighters. Without further ado, let's just get started. I'm gonna first start with the liquid lipstick, so let's just go ahead and jump into it. Okay, so we have 5 shades, like I said. By the way, I just broke a nail, so please try and ignore that. I'm first gonna start with this shade Midnight Snack, which who doesn't love a freaking midnight snack? You know what, that is my downfall. I've put on some weight since my weight loss. I've put on about 15 pounds. It's not a big deal to me, I don't mind. I haven't even started exercising again yet, which I need to because I really liked the weight that I was at. But midnight snacks are what kills me. Like right before bed, I'm like, ooh, I need an ice cream, or I need like a freaking Twinkie, or can we deep fry these Twinkies? How about some cheese? Okay, midnight snack. I actually was expecting this one to be a lot lighter. I'm really liking this tone so far. I like this nude a lot. You guys know when I get grooving, it means I like it. This is a beautiful, beautiful nude. A lot of times I'm so afraid of these what appear to be a very light nude, but this one's actually a light nude that is wearable for my skin tone at least. I know, of course, it'll vary upon our skin tones, but this is a nude that I actually feel comfortable in without a lip liner. I think it's really, really pretty. I'm excited for this one, especially with the spring and summer seasons coming up. I think this is a really pretty nude. I like it. The next shade we're gonna try is called Up All Night. Oh, I just touched my leg and I'm quite hairy. My pardon. These shades make me happy. Okay, Up All Night is 100% my most favorite nude lip color of all time. I'm telling you guys right now, I don't even care what I've tried previously, what we have left to try, it does not matter. This is like my ideal nude lipstick. Like, how pretty is this? I love that even though it is a nude, your lips still look full. Again, I feel like I don't need lip liner with it. That's my favorite type of lip color because I hate putting on lip liner so much. You could wear it with no eyeshadow. You could wear it with a super black smoky eye. You know, there's just so many options. Hands down, this is my favorite nude Colourpop Cosmetics has ever done. And I know that we've tried a lot of nudes, so that's really hard for me to say, but it's true. The next shade we're going to try is called Buffy. I think of 2 things when I hear the word Buffy. Obviously, Buffy the Vampire Slayer, but also this little puppy named Buffy. That was so freaking cute. I think Buffy is like the cutest name for a little girl puppy. Anyway. Ooh, okay, Buffy. I can slay some vampires in this lip color or kiss a little dog. This is a beautiful, beautiful nude. Oh my gosh, it's definitely on the more warm, kind of like a light terracotta side. I really, really like this. This is going to be great the deeper your skin tone goes. It's beautiful. I don't have a lot to say about it, but it is a beautiful nude. I really like these nudes. The next shade we're going to try is called WYD, or What Ya Doing. I don't know. I thought this was going to be more pink. I'm an idiot. I guess that's why. I love it. I hate saying that again for the millionth time, or for the 4th time, if you will, but I just think this is a really beautiful nude collection. They so far have seemed to have a nude for every skin tone. There's one more that's even a little deeper that we're going to put on, so that really excites me. But this is just a beautiful, deep, rosy mauve shade, and I love it. I really love it, you guys. I don't have a bad thing to say about it. I think all of these colors we could wear all year round to some extent, whether you layer it with another lip liner or just wear it alone. It is beautiful though. I love these types of colors. It reminds me of kind of like the 90s grunge scene a bit. If you like layer this on thick and had thick liner and mascara and it's all smudgy and just, I love it. This speaks to my grungy little soul. But it's also clean and sophisticated and pretty. It doesn't have to be grungy. That's just where my little brain goes. And the very last lip shade is called And Chill. Live swatch and chill. Watch SHAE and chill. I like it. And chill, whatever you want. But this looks like a yummy, like kind of nudish brown, but it looks like there could be a little red in there. This is one I don't really know what it's gonna look like till we get it on the lips. This is a super gorgeous chocolatey brown. I love the amount of warmth in there. It's almost like there's an underlying like burgundy tone to it. So it's not just like a straight brown. It's not a cool brown. It's not a coffee bean. It's just like yummy. Ooh, I feel sexy in this shade. I feel like a naughty little bitch in this color. I think this is a beautiful color that will work on any skin tone. I think it will look great on everybody. I love it. I'm satisfied. I loved the lip colors. Gorgeous. So next up for lip swatches, I think I'd like to bump into the Innuendo highlighter palette from Colourpop. We will try these all on the face. I just removed my highlighter. So we're gonna go ahead and get going. Let's start with the first shade here, which is called Glad You Came. Also, my lip color just switched out, and this is the shade Buffy. So in case you're curious, let's first take Glad You Came. This is my Sigma Beauty F03 High Cheekbone Highlighter brush. It's perfect for your cheekbones. It just fits like, oh, right there. Whoa! I was not expecting that! I took way too much. Oh my god! This is so highlighty. That is way too much, girlfriend. Let me flip that brush over and buff that out. My goodness. That is beautiful. Oh, she's pretty. Oh, I'm shining like the top of the Chrysler building. I do declare. These are always my favorite colored highlighters just because, I mean, I'm more fair, so it's just a nice, light, clean, yeah, I don't know how to describe it. It's just a nice, light, clean highlighter. Not too much color, not too much shadow. It doesn't put shadow on my face where sometimes highlighters do if they're a little too colorful. I really like it. Thumbs up. Let's next pop to the other shade here, which is called On the Loose. So if you're a bank robber or something and you're on the loose, you can wear this highlighter and you'll be the On the Loose bandit. Ooh, that's like a warm golden highlighter. See, this one, because it is a little more warm, it shows up a little less on me. Then this guy, pow! I like that brightness. This one's a little more toned down. It has a little bit more of that gold in there. And because it has that golden in it, it tends not to get too ashy, which is a really good thing to know. It is beautiful though. This would be a gorgeous summertime glow. Like, you know, yellow like the sun. It is beautiful. You will be glowing. I love that I've been using these dry and they are that impactful used dry. That's amazing. Love it. Great color. The next shade we're going to try is called Fine Line. Ooh, wow, this one is surprising to me. I thought this was going to be much deeper. I actually thought this was going to be completely unwearable on my skin tone. What type of shade is this? Like a rose goldy? It's like a champagne even, not even just a rose gold. I would say champagne for sure. I love that one. That is metallic. That is fierce. I love this one. It's actually way brighter than it looks like in the pan. Sorry, I just blinded you with my fierce highlight. It is gorgeous. I really like this color. And again, I'm shocked that I can wear it. I thought this would be totally unwearable for me, but it looks really good. So next up, let's bounce it down into On Tempo. I'm never on tempo. Does that mean like on beat? Whatever it is, I'm sure I'm not on it. This one also is wearable for me. I thought this also would be deeper than it is. It's, how would I describe it? Definitely like it. Yeah, it's definitely more rosy, beigey. So the swatches right here, this is the one we previously did. This was Fine Line. This one here is On Tempo, and you can see there's a little more rose in it, which I'm worried doesn't show up on my skin, like on my face, so that's why I just swatched it on my hand. I really like this color. I'm shocked that I was able to wear this one because I thought that this one also would be too deep for me, but the running theme of this palette is it seems to be working every single shade. I like it. It's not my favorite. It's cute, but it's not probably anything I would reach for. The next shade we're going to try is called Morning After. This looks a little more peachy, perhaps? No! That is, it's almost like coppery. It's like a coppery peach shade. Ooh, the deeper your skin tone is, the more fire and magic this shade is going to be. And I'm fair, and it is showing up. But I think if you have a deeper skin tone, you are going to love this shade. It's pretty, but I couldn't pull this off right now because when I move, you can see it kind of puts like a dark line on my cheek because it's just not intended for my skin tone, which is totally fine. But maybe in the summertime, or if I wear some fake tanner, that could be pretty. It has a great high shine. I love how coppery it is. It's like a really, really pretty color. I even want to try this on my eyes because I just think that is beautiful. What do you guys think of this shade? I really like it. I think it's going to look awesome on some of you ladies and gents. And the very last shade we have is called Losing Sleep. Ooh, this looks pretty. This looks like a really nice bronze shade. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing this any justice, you guys, but I can tell this is beautiful. I know it looks silly on my skin tone right now because you can kind of see the deep, look at that. Like, look when I face directly, the warmth showing through, but when it's in the light, there's a beautiful gold. Oh my gosh. Again, my little babes with a deeper skin tone, I would kill to see this on you. If any of you ladies have this palette and you've tried this color, please send me a picture. I need to see what it looks like on your skin because I can tell this shade is so like unique and beautiful. And it still glows really nicely on me, but again, when I turn this way, hello, so obvious. My skin's just not going to do this color any justice. It's just not, but it's beautiful. It is a beautiful tone. I can just see it. Again, this is another shade I would love to try on my eyes even because it just look at that. It looks like butter. And then when you turn, do you see how the color changes? I love colors that do that. It just looks different when you move. It really is gorgeous. I so wish I could wear this shade, but I just can't. So please, if you've tried this and it suits your skin tone, please tweet me a photo of it. I'm dying to see what it looks like on you. This is such a pretty color. I wish I could wear it. I love those tones, but that's okay. Like, amazing. Like, look at that when it changes. That is really, really cool. All in all, you guys, this is an absolutely beautiful highlighter palette. They went on so smoothly. They feel like butter. It is such a nice formula. Oh, I love it. The only two shades I couldn't wear would be these last two, and I think it's still worth it. The palette is still worth it, even if there's a shade or two that doesn't necessarily match your skin tone. Again, you can use them on the eyes. You could foil your lips with them. Oh, I want to try this one on the lips now. That like just occurred to me, and I think that would be really cool. So there's a lot of options for you guys to play around with this palette. Now, let's go ahead and move on to the eyeshadow. All right, you guys, next we're going to move on to the eyeshadow palette. Again, this is the Give It To Me Straight palette. I like it. I just zoomed the camera in a bit because I thought it might be nice to actually see the shadows. Sometimes I get complaints when I do this. People get mad that my head is like cut off and it's just like floating here. But I mean, I don't make the video so you guys can look at me. Like, I make it so that you can see the makeup. Do you know what I mean? I'm flattered. I'm super flattered that you want to see me, but I really want you to be able to see the makeup more. Like, that's what this video is about. So if it truly bothers you guys when I zoom in this close when I'm doing the eye swatches, let me know in the comments down below. If a lot of people say it really does bother them, I'll stop doing it altogether. But I just thought you guys would actually like to see the makeup like up close, you know? So the first shade we're going to try is called Matter of Fact. And just a little snippet about these eye swatches. You guys know I do not use eye primer or anything like that. I just put it right on my dry lid so we can get a true, you know, sense of the tone. This looks like a really, really pretty light pink. It's completely matte. I'd say it's like a pastel peachy pink for sure. So there is Matter of Fact. It's very simple. It's a great highlight shade for your brow bone, and it is matte. It's great for blending. Yeah, not much to say about it, but it's pretty. The next shade we're going to try is called Upfront. Ooh, it's like a nice light shimmery gold. It's a very finely milled shimmer, which I like about it. It's definitely very layerable. It's packing on to be this nice light shimmery gold shade. So there you have Upfront. It's just a nice light shimmery gold. Again, nothing necessarily to write home about. It's nothing we haven't seen before, but it's great for like an inner corner highlight or a brow highlight, or some people really do just like this shade all over the lid. It's definitely brightening and it has a nice shimmer to it. So yeah, the next shade we're going to try is called Straight Up. Straight Up with the Get Down. What's that? Why do I say words? That is a very pretty bronze shade. I like that. I took it up a little too high, but what can you do? Just a very pretty coppery bronze. Again, nothing I haven't necessarily seen before, but that doesn't mean that it's not a nice palette and nice shadows. I think a lot of people will find this shade very wearable. I like when you move around like this, it kind of changes in the light and the shadow. It's a pretty color. The next shade we're going to try is called Frank, and it just looks like a nice matte kind of minky brown. I really do always like the Colourpop matte shades. I mean, I like all their shades. I don't know what I'm saying, but I always seem to be drawn towards their mattes. And there you have the Shadow Frank. Again, it's just a beautiful matte, warm, smoky brown. With a primer, it's going to go on much deeper. Just so you are aware, I do these swatches without any primers, so it comes off pretty true to color, but sometimes whatever base you're using can alter the shadow shade, so you just might want to keep that in mind, but I think it's really pretty. The next shade we're going to try is called Candid. It looks like a nice cranberry maybe? Ooh, or I guess more of a coppery than a cranberry. Really nicely pigmented. I love shades like this all over the lid. And just blend it out nicely into the crease. It's just a really fast, easy, like little glamorous eye. Even with this lip, like it is such a pretty color. It's like, it's in your face. And there you have the shade Candid. I think this is a beautiful color. I love how light it is. Like it's just not too dark. It's a nice almost peachy coppery color. And this is another color I would love to just lay in the middle of this shade right here. I think it'd be a really beautiful combination. Or you could just wear it alone like it is here, but I love it. I'll definitely be wearing this shadow in more of the summer months. I think it'll be so pretty, especially the deeper your skin tone is, the more it's going to show through. It is a beautiful shade. This next shade I'm super excited to try. It is called Forthright, and something about it is just making me excited. Ooh, I knew I would like it. This is definitely like more unique to me. I don't think I've seen a shade exactly like this in a Colourpop palette yet. It's a beautiful rose color with kind of like a golden sheen to it. And a lot of times with these shades, you see more of like a, kind of like the NARS Orgasm effect. You see a grapefruity pink with the gold overlay. But this definitely is a bit more of like a deeper rose color, which I love, 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 love. So there you have Forthright, for sure the most favorite eyeshadow I've tried on so far today. I love it so much. Again, like I said, I don't have anything exactly like this. I love the rosy tone of it, and then it has the little gold flecks in there as well. It's just really pretty. It's really unique. I think if I had to describe this color, I would use the word romantic. It just seems very romantic to me. It just reminds me of like a bouquet of roses with gold glitter. It's just beautiful. The next shade we're going to try is called Downright. You are downright gorgeous. This does appear to be a completely matte shade. It's kind of like a peachy beige, I guess. I don't know exactly how to describe it. It's really gorgeous though. I love how each shadow seems to have another shadow right next to it that would be like a perfect pairing. Because if you put this shade all over the lid and had this as the blending shade, the transition shade, I think it would look absolutely gorgeous. So everything does kind of seem to be planned out perfectly in the palette. I'm noticing overall, I love how rosy this palette is. It's just very rosy. I love this shade. Downright is beautiful. It is downright beautiful. And these are the colors I love to put all over the lid and just loads of mascara, maybe some lashes, and you're done. Easy peasy. It's a beautiful lid color. You could wear it every day to work, to school, whatever, or even on a date night. It's just one of those super duper adaptable colors. It's gorgeous though. Absolutely gorgeous. I love it. The next shade we're going to try is called Truth Hurts. Looks like another nice matte shade. Oh, burnt peachy color. It's super pigmented. I can't believe how well it's going on first application. Totally matte. Very nice. This will work as a beautiful transition shade. Or again, you can just wear it all over the lid for some easy glam. There is Truth Hurts. Again, it's nothing I haven't seen before, but it's nice for a lot of these shades to blend the shade out or use as a transition color or just wear it all over the lid. It's super pretty. I do love it. The next shade we're going to try is called Be Blunt. It's like a nice purple, like a burgundy purple, a plummy purple. Ooh, she is gorgeous. I am really digging this shade. Oh my gosh, I love this so, so, so much. This is just making my eye color pop, in my opinion. It's a beautiful kind of burgundy plummy shade. It has a little bit of sheen to it. It is super duper gorgeous. I always love wearing shades like this on the eyes, and it just looks good on everybody. Oh, I love it. Huge thumbs up for this shade. It is beautiful. We're getting down to the nitty gritty here, you guys. We have 2 more shades left. So the next one is called TMI, which is something I'm notorious for giving. I can't help it. I'm just a very open person. This is just a nice matte berry plum shade. See, and again, this would tie in great with the shade we used previously. There's definitely a rhyme rhyme and a reason to the shadow placement in this palette, which I feel like there not always is in all palettes. Some, sure, but not in every palette. But this one, it seems like every time I try one shade, the shade next to it is like the perfect pair for it. I really love how kind of like medium toned this shadow is. Even though I'm layering more on, it's not getting too dark or too smoky. It's just a really nice medium tone. I really like that color. The options are really endless for colors like this, but it's super duper pretty. All right, you guys, the very last shade in this palette is called Actually. I'm like, is this a plum? Is this some brown? Ooh, this is like, it's interesting because it's kind of like an espresso, but there's definitely a more plummy tone in it. I'm switching to a blending brush to just kind of smoke that out and help blend it a bit. I freaking love this color. This is definitely just like a super deep, smoky plum shade. I don't think I have anything exactly like this. It borderlines on espresso, but there's definitely like a deep, plummy, eggplant, burgundy tone to it. Oh, it's so yummy. This is a very yummy eyeshadow color. I love this. You guys know I love a more smoky eye. I love a dark lid, and this is something that I would love to just throw on and go. It looks amazing. I love this color so much. Okay, I know I look super goofy at this point, you guys, but I just have to say I love this palette so much. When I first started swatching it, I wasn't sure. I was like, kind of this whole top row, I was like, okay, we've been there, we've done that. But once we started getting into these shades, the last 6, 8 shades there on the bottom, this rosy shade, this kind of very light peachy copper shade, these shades, I love it. I love this palette. If we have similar taste in eyeshadow colors, I cannot recommend it enough. I think you would really like this. All right, fam, so last but not least, we have 8 new luster dusts to try today. I am so excited because I love the luster dusts. They are the loose shimmers. If you do not know, let me grab a few. They look like this, and they are super fun to play with because there's so many things you can do with them. You can use them as body shimmers, mix them into lotion, mix them into sprays, so you can give yourself kind of like a glowy spray. Highlighters, eyeshadows, lip foil things. You know, you can mix it into lip products. Like I said, we have 8 of them to try on, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm first going to start with the shade Sugar Trap. So the first shade we have here is called Sugar Trap. It looks like this. It's a nice light pink. Oh, by the way, you can probably tell I kind of fixed up my makeup because I was looking awfully disheveled after those eye swatches. And I did use the palette. I used the deepest shade and then the rosy matte shade that's next to it to just kind of create this look, and I think it's really pretty. Okay, so I'm going to take some of this. Looks like there's a lot of light little glitter in here. Again, this one's called Sugar Trap. Oh, that's pretty. It's very subtle. It's a very subtle pink sheen. It's a lot more natural than a lot of the other highlighters. So there is Sugar Trap. It's a little bit hard to see. It's just definitely a lot more natural. There it is swatched on my hand. It's just very light pink. The next shade we have here is called Chill Pill. And you can see this one doesn't have any like shimmer in it at all. When you look at it, there's no flecks of glitter, so I'm really interested in to see how this looks. This one's like super powdery. I didn't even mean to like pour this much out, but it just kind of all came out. Oh, it's really pretty when I do it on my hand. Do you see that shine? It's like a purpley peachy highlighter. I'm taking it, a lot more of it, on the cheek to try and get it to show up like it was on my hand. There is Chill Pill. It's a very interesting shade. I do love it on my hand. I don't know if I love it so much on the face, but I would definitely use this on like the inner corners. Do you know what it reminds me of? Do you guys remember? I don't think they make them anymore. Maybe they do. They used to make the Makeup Forever Star powders, I believe they were, and they were like super duochrome-y, and they looked white, but once you got them wet, they were crazy. Can you see it there? It's not even that it's shiny. It just kind of lights up in such a way. I think that's so cool. Yeah, it definitely looks better on the swatch than it does on my face. But it might be because my lighting's a little dark. It's pretty late right now. It's about 10 p.m. so my light's not as great as it could be. But it's interesting. It's definitely fun. Again, I don't love it on the face, but I think I might need to try it on another day. The next shade here is called Just For Us. So this one looks kind of more of like a light peachy. Ooh, I like this one. I like this better than the first one that we tried that was kind of light. These are very interesting. It's not that hardcore metallic glow. And trust me, there are some here that are kind of like that. This is just a really soft glow. If you don't like a real high metallic shine, I think you would really prefer these because they are just super soft. You get a little glow, but it's nothing too heavy. The next shade here is called Know Me. Ooh, I like Know Me. See, I do prefer not a high metallic, but I do like something that does kind of show up more shimmery. That's gorgeous, isn't it? Look at that shine. That is beautiful. I love things that kind of look wet. You know what I mean? Kind of has like a wet appearance. I like it. Very nice. This next shade here is called Hit Rewind, and it just looks so rosy, doesn't it? Ooh. Oh my gosh, this is straight up like a loose NARS orgasm shade. It does not look right on me, but if you have deeper skin tone, this is gonna look beautiful on you. And I like the rose tone. I wish it fit my skin a little bit better, but it doesn't. But it doesn't mean you can't use it on the eyes. You can mix it in nail polish. You can mix it on the lips. So many options if it does not fit your skin tone, okay? So many options. So if you're attracted to a color, even if it won't match your skin, I do always recommend you try it out and try and make it work for you in another way, because it is pretty. Even though it doesn't work on my skin tone, it's pretty for other things. Next up, we have the shade Strobe Globe. Strobe Globe looks more of like a yellow gold shade. Ooh, that is pretty. I like that one. It's definitely more gold. It's like a pale yellow. A very pale gold. I know this is super obnoxious. I normally would not wear my highlighter so big. I just do that so you guys can really see the shade and the color and the tone of it. It's high shine, it's high metallic. These are the types of highlighters that I really like. So I'm a fan of Strobe Globe for sure. The next shade we have is called Au Revoir. Au Revoir looks like a peachy nectarine type of shade. Oh, lordy, lordy. That is beautiful. Oh my god, I got a little bit crazy with my swatch in there. I'm sorry. The thing is with these luster dusts, less is more. And you can tell I've been putting way too much on. And it's really not that I meant to too much. I did a little bit because I want you guys to really be able to see the color. But you got to be careful how much you pick up on your brush, because a little goes a very long way. This is super peachy, like a peachy light gold. It is beautiful. The deeper your skin tone is, the more amazing this is going to be on you. This is, again, a product you can kind of tell when I turn this way. It kind of gets super peachy and dark and kind of blushy on my highlight points, so it's not something I could wear every day, but it's something I could have fun with, again, on the eyes, on the lips. I've said it all before, but if you do have a deeper complexion, this is going to be yummy, yummy, yummy on you. Last, but certainly not least, we have this stunning shade called Dewdrop. And it just looks like bronzy goodness. I love this color. Of course, I already know it's going to be way too deep for my face. But Lord, would I love to put this everywhere else, though. I'm going to put this on my eyes everywhere. Look at that color. Wow, it's actually a little bit more forgiving than I was expecting. It is, of course, you can see when I turn this way, I get that little patch to let me know it's obviously too deep for me or too rich in color, but the glow from it is beautiful. Medium to deep skin tones, you have to try these. This is absolutely stunning. I really want to do an all over matte black smoky eye and put this on my inner corners or right in the middle of the lid, put it on a really tacky base, and it'll just be foiled, beautiful, metallic magic. That is a gorgeous shade. No matter how silly it looks on me, I want you guys to know it is super duper pretty. Wow, that was a long ass video, you guys. Thank you for sticking with me if you've watched the whole thing. If you did, be sure to leave a lightning bolt emoji in the bottom box down below. I love seeing those lightning bolts because I know that you were here from beginning to end, and I just want to give you guys a special thank you for watching the whole video. I love you all so much. Don't forget to let me know what you're picking up from this collection and what should I swatch next. Thank you all for watching. Let me know what your favorite products were. I love you, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye!